Hey everyone, in this video we're going to keep on working on our CO2 car block. And I'm going to be honest, I got so excited in my first video that after we made the new file from the file menu, well, look at mine, it says untitled. And we forgot to save it and name it. Somehow I've got this far and haven't done it. So please, if you haven't done this already, make sure we hit the save button. I'm sure many of you already have. And just call this CO2 car. And hit save, which will give you a new version that way. So today what we're doing is we are going to be turning those little guide points, into a circle, and then we're going to be going and extruding those circles into making them go all the way through our block. Now, how we're going to do that is we're going to start by just being in our front view. We're going to right-click into our sketch, and then we're going to edit our sketch. And the important part is when we get back into there, we should have from our last assignment a little mark on one part in the front, and the mark can be anywhere from 10 to 50. You can edit that. It's still editable. You can change it around if you decided to move it to a different spot. I'm going to the front, the far end. I'm going to be close, 20. And then at the back end, mine's going to be, that one was 10. The closest it can be because it'd be 10 to 50. And the front, or the back, I went 20. Remember, you can go anywhere from 10 to 50. All right, and that'll be appropriate. Now, in the next step, what we need to do is we need to go to our circle tool. The circle tool is up here on top. It's also the letter C on your keyboard. And when we click on this, we want to slide straight up. And the number that we're typing in for this is going to be 4 millimeters because it's a 4 millimeter diameter. All right. And then we're going to go over to the other side where our guide point is. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Circle tool, select that midpoint, slide straight up, and type in 4 again. 4 millimeters. Enter. Now that we have our two circles, we should be able to hit Finish Sketch. That's how we're adding there. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to go to the upper right-hand corner to our ISO view or the home. It's kind of this, I think the same thing. It's the home ISO view. And what we're going to do next is we're going to extrude those holes out. Now, the important part about this is when we hit extrude, we want to zoom in on what we're doing because if we don't, these are small holes. So if we were way out here clicking, we're probably going to grab the block just as a chance of grabbing that little circle. So zoom in. After I click, I can then zoom out a little bit. I can move it in the direction where I can see where it's going. If you can see, it's going -5. So remember, my full block is 21. So if I go -21, my hole should go all the way through my car. And I'm going to hit OK. Now, if I just go to the front view to check this out and see my result, I'm going to zoom out. Oh, sorry, I'm zooming in. That's confusing. All right, and look at, you can see all the way through. It's perfect. Now, we're going to do that same thing on the other side. But we have a problem. Remember from SketchUp that when we do an extrude, what's it do to our sketch? So in the front, we got to go, and we got to go into our sketches and expand it. And we got to go into our sketch, which I think was our third one we did. All right, and we got to turn that on. Oh, that one didn't show up. There it is. Sorry, mine was underneath 2. All right, and I just turned the eyeball on and off to see what turns on that way. So sketch 2 was turns my circle on. And once again, I'm going to go to my ISO view. Whenever we do our 3D stuff, it's always nice to kind of have it, seeing it happen. And we're going to go to extrude. And we're going to zoom in, click, grab and move that so we know which way it's going. Once again, -21, and then hit enter. After this is where we're going to actually have a screenshot. This is going to be a submission. All right, now we have our block. We haven't started doing any of the front view modeling, which will happen in the next assignment. We haven't done any of the top view modeling, which is going to happen in the next videos. But we do now have our block to size, and we have our axle holes in the correct spot. All right, and they're cut out. Now, that being said, make sure we save, which I forgot to do in the beginning. All right, and then the other part is this is also going to be a screenshot. So kind of get this in the front view where you can see it, and then we want to make sure we hit. Oh, let's do this other thing too. Let's go over to here to sketches in sketch 1. Let's show our dimensions so we can see. Oh, mine didn't pop up. I wonder why that is. Oh, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. All right. We're going to leave it right there, and then we are going to screenshot it. So once again, you know your way to screenshot. Do that way. make sure you grab that thing. This is going to be the 4.2's assignment submission. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.